Home. Chapter 65. A Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction written and narrated by Mira Rose. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the other 64 chapters of this story. Otherwise you'll miss a lot. Anyway, if you're still listening, don't forget to not only subscribe to this channel, but thumbs up this video and leave a comment for the comment section. If you don't know what to put, comment Ladybug's Wrath. Now then, please enjoy Home. Chapter 65. Marinette Dupang Chang as Ladybug. Absolutely feral. Trigger warning: physical punishment a la spanking. When people talked about seeing red, Marinette had always taken it as an exaggeration. As it turns out, it was not. Ladybug stepped toward Bunnix, then saw red. She grabbed her by the collar, sat down on the coffee table, and threw her across her lap before raising her hand, using it to slap a booty cheek. The room stared, gaping, as she spanked Bunnix, whose back arched to look at her with such confusion it could supply a year's worth of laughter if she wasn't absolutely livid. And when she was done, Ladybug tossed Bunnix on the floor in front of her, then crossed her arms and legs. "Tell me what you did wrong," she said, her tone leaving no room for protesting. Bunnix began, clearly bewildered. "What did you do wrong?" Ladybug enunciated each word. Even Cat Noir looked concerned, but Alia had her phone out as Nino tried to wrestle it out of her hands. "I stole the butterfly Miraculous," Bunnix whispered, looking at the floor as she put herself into a seiza position. And left Cat Noir in the middle of a pasture? And akumatized a teammate's brother? And pretended not to know about it? Bunnix looked up, biting her lip. And she glanced at their audience as though they could help her. "So what I'm hearing," Ladybug began, her back straight and eyebrows narrowed, "is you robbed, kidnapped, and abandoned someone you consider as a teammate, abused the Miraculous for personal reasons, and manipulated Chris into an incredibly risky mission that could have had long-lasting effects to civilian psyche and the world economy." "Well, when you put it like that, and for what?" Bunnix pursed her lips. She knew better than to respond, it seemed. "Well, you and Cat Noir needed to make up." "So why become Hawkmoth?" Ladybug uncrossed her legs and leaned forward, elbows on her knees as she laced her fingers in front of her lips. "Well, you'd gotten us talking by taking the Miraculous. Why start a terrorist attack?" "You see, it's..." "What time are you from, Bunnix?" "You told me to!" The room gasped, but Ladybug maintained her expression. "No, I didn't." Bunnix looked away, sorting words through her head. "You told me I needed to get you guys to make up. You said this is what made you a couple again." "Oh?" She arched an eyebrow. "I even saw it, with my powers." "Let me be clear." Ladybug stood up and took a step forward, causing her to flinch. "Never interfere with my personal life, even if it involves another Miraculous holder. You wanted me and Cat to talk again? Fine, as partners. But manipulating us into a position where we might be anything other than partners?" She cracked her knuckles and leaned in, her mouth a centimeter away from her ear. "You'll learn why Cat Noir coined the term Bugaboo's Wrath years ago. she growled. Bunnix went as white as her suit, and rightfully so. Whatever. Cat Noir! Ladybug barked. Yes? He straightened himself, rigid with attention. Let's go get sushi. Ooh, can I come? Alia chimed in, raising her hand like what she'd witnessed was an everyday occurrence. Ladybug sighed and looked at Chris. Excuse us for a minute. Sure, Ladybug, Chris said, and all but sprinted out of the apartment. Here. She pulled out the turtle and fox Miraculouses and held them out. Let's go. Alia grinned as Nino's jaw dropped, but the smile crawling onto Cat Noir's face made her heart warm. Were they supposed to have kissed? In a different timeline, had they gotten back together? The thought made her hot. They were adults now. Adults with jobs and a far more developed brain than their teenage years. Actually, wait. Did Cat Noir have a job? Where did his money come from? After what happened to the Agreste estate, he might not have any. Let's go! Rena Rouge yelled, bringing her attention back to the room. Nino hadn't transformed, instead exchanging slang with Waze as they did their little superhero handshake thing. Without meaning to, Ladybug caught Cat Noir's eyes as she opened the door to leave. He wasn't looking at their partners. He was looking at her. He was looking at her, but looked away when their glances crossed. Ladybug might have seen red minutes ago, but now she felt red, burning and passionate in a way that she couldn't remember. This was different. Her feelings for Cat Noir were different than their teenage years. They were more intense. How could a years-old flame burn hotter than youthful passions? Ladybug, come on! Rena Rouge called, catching her attention once more. Yeah, right. Sushi. Talking with Cat could wait. For now, it was time to have a small reunion with the teammates in front of her. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to this video, and I will catch you guys in another one. You can also support me monetarily by joining my Patreon at patreon.com/mirrorrights. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!